Let's see how to connect to a remote MySQL server. It requires a few steps that need to be done on the server itself, so before connecting to the MySQL server, we first need to SSH into the server itself. So let's open a terminal and let's SSH into the server that runs the MySQL server. Great, and we're now logged in into the remote server. Now let's open the folder etc MySQL. And if we list the files here, we can see the folder mysql.conf.d. Let's enter this folder. And here, there are two configuration files. The one we care about, the one we want to edit, is this one, mysqld.cnf. So let's edit this file using nano. And let's scroll down a bit. And here we can see the bind address. This address determines the IP addresses the MySQL server will listen to. And as you can see right now, its value is this one, which is localhost. So only connections from the localhost, which is the server itself, will be respected. And every access from a remote host will be disregarded. We need to change this address. And the most secure way would probably be to change it to the IP address we intend to access the server from. But if we want to be more permissive and allow access from any IP address whatsoever, we can do it as well. All we need to do is change it to 0.0.0.0. It is more convenient, but it is a bit less secure. Anyway, once we're done, let's save the file by Ctrl S and exit by Ctrl X. The next thing we need to do is to open MySQL from the server itself. And here I'll create a new remote user. Now notice that as a username I chose abstract programmer and as a password I chose example pass. When you do it yourself, choose the username and the password as you see fit. And now that we have this new remote user, we need to give it privileges. I'll give it all of the privileges to all of the databases. Great, so we're done with the user creation. Let's exit from MySQL. And one last thing we need to do on the server is to restart the MySQL service. Great, and we're done with the server. Let's get back to the MySQL workbench. Here I'll create a new connection. And let's give this connection a name. Now the host name is going to be the IP address of the MySQL server. The port, as always, will be 3306. And the username is going to be the one we just created on the server. So I'll copy it from the terminal. And let's paste it. And we're done with the setup of the new connection. Let's now try to use this new connection. And we need to type in the password. And once again, I'll copy it from the terminal. And let's click on OK. And we're now connected to the remote server.